Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mission Country on the Road. My name is Manuel, and I am going to be hosting this show for the next 45 minutes, and we are so glad that each of you have joined us. And, we come out of the studio again, decided to do something with a little bit of different background, as well as an acoustic set. No TV tracks here tonight, no studio tracks, only just me and the guitar. And I'm going to do the very best I can to entertain you and for you to walk away from this show tonight saying, man, we had a good time. And that's my goal tonight. So I'm going to start it off with a song that I love to sing, and it kind of goes along with this style of music. It's called Angel Just For Me. Now, Lord, bottom again. Heartache caught me and it looks like the end. Too ashamed to ask you to come down. So if you don't mind, could you look around? Somewhere in heaven I know there's gotta be an angel just for me. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on a leash. Turn him loose, send him on down to me. I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me. Monday morning and I just got fired. My performance was less than required. I was just about to give it all up when I remembered your stubborn love. Lord, if you're sitting, don't you dare get up. Send me an angel from above. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on a leash. Now turn him loose, send him on down to me. I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me. Everybody needs an angel or two or three or four. Whatever the case may be, I believe they're all around you. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on a leash. Turn him loose, send him on down to me. I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me. Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on a leash. Turn him loose, send him on down to me. I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me. Yeah, you do, Lord, and I sure do thank you for it. You got an angel just for me. Well, there we are, off to a great start tonight. And as you will know, or you may already know, or you will come to know, that we do a lot of original music. I wrote that song a few years back. It is on our Back in the Country Again CD. Get me a little coffee there to get things warmed up. Oh, all right. Paula Lane, Dina looks like, Katrina, Michael Rogers, Maggie Rhodes. Hey, Miss Maggie, how you doing? Must be doing a little better. So good to have you on tonight. All right, let's see here. I'll try to get to some names tonight. We got all our TikTokers as well. I can't see your comments at the moment, but I know you're there. Thank you for, I know we're going to have Rose on giving roses, and many of you give gifts, and as you can donate at MikeManuel.com, or you can go on Facebook and give stars, or you can go on YouTube and give stars. We are on all three of those platforms, and that's pretty cool, and get to reach a lot of people. We've had a lot of people of late come on and follow us from TikTok. I would say that probably this last month we probably have gained, I don't know, probably 12,000 new followers on TikTok, and that's pretty outstanding. And we just want you guys to know we appreciate it. So if you get this notification or we come over your screen while you're scrolling, just know that we welcome you to Mission Country on the Road. Yeah. Well, let's do this one right here. Usually wait a little longer in the show, but we're going to go ahead and do it now. Well, good morning, Jesus. Yes, it's me again. But I did not call this time to get forgiveness for all those sins. I called to talk to Mama, and I know she's there with you. If there's a phone up in heaven, then Jesus put me through and give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear Mama's sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. Oh, and if there's a phone up in heaven, put my Mama on the line. All those things I should have told her while I still had that chance. Oh, but one day, Lord, you took her with no warning in advance. And I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. And if you got a phone there in heaven, let my Mama talk to me and give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. I love you, Mama. Oh, let me hear Mama's sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. Oh, and if there's a phone up in heaven, put my Mama on the line. If there's a phone up in heaven, put my Mama on the line. Yeah. Let me my throat straightened out, and I want to come back and I want to do what we call the daddy version of that song. A lot of you request, can you change the word? Do you have a song? And even if I changed the words and made a daddy's type song, unless it's got a phone in heaven line on it, it don't seem to feel the need. So give me just a minute here to get myself straightened out. Feels like something's down there trying to mess with me a little bit, but I'll give it a shot here. Thank you guys for the stars. I see some stars here on Facebook. We appreciate it so much. All those things I should have told him while I still had that chance. Oh, but one day, Lord, you took him with no warning in advance. And I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. And if you've got a phone there in heaven, let my daddy talk to me and give me one more chance to tell him how much I love him. Oh, let me hear Daddy's sweet voice one more time. For I want him to know how much I'm thinking of him. Oh, and if there's a phone up in heaven, put my daddy on the line. If there's a phone up in heaven, put my daddy on the line. Yeah, there you go. And that takes care of Mama and Daddy. And the memories, that's what that song's all about, is raising and resurrecting those memories of those that we love that have gone on. I've heard many people say that at the loss of their mom or dad or children even, that it's not something you ever get over. It's just something you learn by the grace of God how to deal with and get on with your life. And of course, that's what those loved ones would want us to do, is to carry on and be healthy, successful, wise, and loving people. And so these kind of songs just bring to the surface the need to remember to love them now if they're still here. And that's what that song's all about. And it's no wonder that I had no idea that this song was going to blow up the way it did. And many people will find this next statement shocking when I tell you that I recorded this song in the year 2000. Can you think about that? 2000. So it's been, how long is that now? Am I right? It's 2000. That's what it was, wasn't it? I believe it is. The year 2000 when we recorded it. So 2024. So 24 years ago, we actually recorded this song. However, in May of 2016, I believe it is, we were blessed to be able to make a very powerful video that really brought this song to life, and the rest, as they say, is history. And so it has blessed millions of folks around the world tens of millions of views, hundreds of millions of views, actually. And it's still used today as a background song on thousands of TikTok videos as well as other social media platforms. So there's no question that it's touched lives because people want to share the feeling that comes with that song. Well, man, I give a lot of time to If There's a Phone in Heaven, but that's all right. I love that song as well. All right, here's a song that kind of leans on the dad and grandpa side. If you know anything about me, you know that I write a lot of songs about family. And so this is one that is called It Was His. A little rusty, broken tip. Hold it tight, son, so the handle don't slip. Close it up right when you're through with it. He was always saying things like that. It's just an old timer, no, it ain't worth much, but I wouldn't trade it for a brand new buck. It's old and it's so out of style, but every time I hold it, I get him back for a little while. It's more than just a memory, it's a pocket full of love. Reflections of the treasures that he was. And moments of forever I'm holding right here in my hand. Lord, it makes me smile, 'cause every time I hold it, I get him back for a little while. Tattered edge, missing pages. Hold it tight, son, it's the Rock of Ages. Now pay attention when you read it, 'cause I can promise you you're gonna need it. And though he left us, he's never really gone. It all adds up to what you can count on. Maybe old, but it sure ain't out of style. Every time I read it, I get him back for a little while. It's more than just a memory, it's a letter full of love. Reflections of the treasures yet to come. And moments of forever I'm holding right here in my hand. Lord, it makes me smile, 'cause every time I read it, I get him back for a little while. And moments of forever I'm holding right here in my hand. Lord, it makes me smile, 'cause every time I read it, I get him back for a little while. Oh, and son, you better read it. He's coming back in a little while. I get him back for a little while. It's another song that stirs up the memories for those that we love. And, if you've got a grandpa or had a grandpa that spent some time with you, there's just nothing like it. My grandpa, Paul Frank, on my dad's side, I was only, I think they said I was about 18 months old when he passed. So I haven't been able to pull up any memories of being with him. And I'm still trying to get all this stuff in my head cleared out where maybe I can pick up some of those memories. But I did have some good memories of my maternal grandfather, Euless Culbert. And he was something else. One of the smartest guys you'd ever meet. And he had a very colorful life and a real cool demeanor. And one of the things that he did was he read the newspaper from front to back every single day and could carry on an intelligent conversation with you about anything of current events or things that were going on, because he simply, he was that kind of guy. And Lord, I remember he loved eggs. He always wanted some eggs. And anyway, just reminiscing. I hope you're doing the same thing. It's so important, I think, for us to remember the good things and those precious memories of those that have gone on. So, well, I'm getting all deep and heartfelt and even in this part of the show already. I am drinking from my Countryside of the Cross coffee mug, and I'm holding it right here. If you are interested in having one of these mugs, you can go to MikeManuel.com and order you one. And one thing that we do around here is we drink coffee. And it don't have to be coffee. It could be the beverage of your choice. That doesn't matter to me. But we have the Phone in Heaven coffee mugs, as well as the Countryside of the Cross coffee mugs, as well as a lot of other merch on our website, MikeManuel.com. And I will say, I want to mention this because I guess it should be. We lost our webmaster that used to take care of the website a few years ago. He just his hands and things just went bad for him, and he couldn't do the things the way he used to could do it. So he had to stop. And since then, we've been just a little bit crippled there. And what we've done is when you go to the old original website, MikeManuel.com, it's more of a landing page now. And so when you go there, you'll see some deals and some pricing maybe that is old and has not been updated. But when you click on that, it will take you to another link, and that link is current. It goes to our processor, which is Square, and you can find the current prices. So I should have already said something about this, but that's why some of those prices are old, is because that's kind of more of a landing page, and then it links you to what's currently going on. So anyway, I said it, now it's done. All right. And I didn't say this, but I should have, and I'm a little behind on this, because on August the 2nd, Tish and I celebrated 22 years of marriage. And it just seems like we've always been together, and for sure 22 years we have. And we had, I don't know, the last count I had was about 1,300 comments of you guys telling us happy anniversary. And I just want to put this out publicly tonight that we appreciate all of your happy anniversaries and your kind remarks and words, because without you, this don't work. We have to have you. And that's why we focus and pay attention to you guys. That's why we give a CD away every show night, and we'll be doing that a little later tonight. And just for the sake of those that may be new and the first time you've been on, we're on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time each week. And the way you get your name in the hat, so to speak, for the drawing is you come on early and you comment here for 30 one time, and then we gather those comments, and that's how we determine who gets their name in the hat. So that's just a way to remember that. I'm going to do something tonight. Sometimes when I'm working here at home, and a lot of people, they see us come on, at 7 o'clock, and they think, well, man, he only has to work 45 minutes a day. Boy, he's got it made, but that's simply not true. There's a lot of behind the scene work that goes on. Answering comments, posting videos, trying to continue to do what we do. And sometimes while I was there this week, and it was early in the morning, and I thought of this old song, and I've never sang it before as far as I know. But I've heard it sung by a lot of people. It is more of a bluegrass flavor. Now I'll country it up for sure, it just happens that way. I don't even have to try. But I want to do this song for you. It's called Angel Band. It's an older bluegrass tune. I call it that because that's where I've heard it. I think Ralph Stanley maybe, and some of those were the first time I ever heard it years ago. And so I'm going to give it a shot tonight. So I hope you enjoy it, and please let us know if you do. My lady sun is sinking fast. My race is nearly run. My longest trials now are past. My triumph has begun. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snow white wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on your snow white wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear my longing heart to him who bled and died for me, whose blood now cleanses from all sin and gives me victory. Oh, come, angel man, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snow white wings to my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on your snow white wings to my immortal home, to my immortal home. Well, there you go. I hope I did it justice for the first time I ever sang it. And it's funny that I waited this long to do it, but I did. So, all right. If you need someone to make you happy, if you search for love or a reason just to smile. Well, I lost it on that one. Let's do that again. If you need someone to make you happy, if you search for love or a reason just to smile, if every road you take just don't take you anywhere, then there's something I should say. Oh, and something you need to hear. You stop searching when you start serving Jesus Christ, and you'll be happy, oh, when He is in your life. Seek Him with your whole heart, and you'll find. You stop searching when you start serving Jesus Christ. Oh, I've seen men search for answers in a bottle, and the vacant stares of others who have tried to find those answers in a cruel world of sin. But I've seen many stop by an old altar, and when they left, had the answer inside. Could you stop searching when you start serving Jesus Christ? You'll be happy, oh, when He is in your life. Seek Him with your whole heart, and you'll find. You stop searching, you start serving Jesus Christ. Seek Him with your whole heart, and you'll find. You stop searching when you start serving Jesus Christ. You'll stop searching when you start serving Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, it's been a while since I've done that, and no wonder I kind of goofed up a little bit, but I've redone it for you, and there you go. Pretty well, almost mistake-free, just some very rough guitar playing, because I do the best I can. But I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. Now, here's a song that my brother and I wrote, and I've sung this many times, and people really enjoy this song. It's called Granny's Song, and we wrote it and performed it at her going away party. And that's been many years ago, but the song is still precious, and it's still so meaningful to both of us. And And I remember being at a convention, and a lot of times we would sit around and sing two other artists' songs that we had written that were brand new. And I remember there was 2 or 3 artists around, and I was sitting there with a guitar, and I started singing this song. And I looked up, and every one of them, tears were coming down their face. And at the time, I was a little surprised because, it was so personal to me and to our family that I didn't have any idea it would have that kind of effect on others. But I like to think that the inspiration came, and then God, He has a way of routing that to others who need that encouragement. And I give God the credit for it. Anyway, it's called Granny's Song. I'm going to try to do it for you tonight. As you can see, I'm a little rusty on that one too. She didn't own a home, never drove a car, but if you knew her, she lived for treasures that money cannot buy. In a 2-room flat on borrowed ground, family and friends came from miles around to share a cup of coffee and one of her fried pies, and they were delicious. Oh, what I would give to hear her say, could you run me to town today? And if you had time when you stop by, I'll fix you something to eat. We could learn if we tried the secret of her simple life, the love of God and the love of family. She'd work a miracle with just a few things, then she'd spread a feast fit for a king. And I remember she always said, this ain't gonna be no count. But I sat by her bed those last few days, held her hand and I heard her say, son, you're beautiful and I love you, there's no doubt. But what I would give to hear her say, could you run me to town today? And if you have time when you stop by, I'll fix you something to eat. We could learn if we tried the secret of her simple life, the love of God and the love of family. Now she looks down from the happy side of forever, while we look through the questions and the pain. And through our tears we hear her voice asking us to make the right choice and not let foolish pride stand in our way. Oh, but what I would give to hear her say, son, could you run me to town today? And if you have time when you stop by, I'll fix you something to eat. Oh, we could learn if we tried the secret of her simple life, love of God and the love of family. It was the love of God and the love of family. Granny song, there you go. And that's taking us right up to the time where we're going to announce our winner for tonight. Sing a lot of family stuff tonight. We have a lot, but we kind of grouped it together tonight, not on purpose. Never have a set list, just kind of shoot from the heart. But tonight, it is my wonderful honor to be able to announce tonight's winner of the free CD. And would you help me congratulate Tina Coburn? Tina Coburn is tonight's winner. Congratulations, Tina. Here's what we need you to do right now. We need you to private message us on Facebook Messenger with your email address and your physical address. And that'll be all the information we need to get you connected to what's going on here at Mission Country on the Row and to get your CD delivered to you. And if we get that real soon, we'll put it in the mail real soon. So we're kind of waiting on you, Tina Coburn, and congratulations again for being tonight's winner on Mission Country on the Road. Thank you so much for putting your name in the hat, and all of you that have learned what to do and you're going to be doing that from now on. Remember, just come back the next time, the next show after you put your name in the hat, to see if you won. It does us no good to give you something we can't deliver, and we need to know where to send it. So hope you'll remember that and join us each week. All right, let me see if I can come up with something here to take us on out. Once I was straying in sin's dark valley, no hope within could I see. God searched through heaven and he found a Savior to save a poor lost sinner like me. And oh, what a Savior! Oh, hallelujah! He gave his life's blood on Calvary. His hands were nail-scarred, his side was riven. He gave his life's blood for even me. Oh, what a Savior! Oh, hallelujah! His heart was broken on Calvary. His hands were nail-scarred and his side was riven. He gave his life's blood for even me. He gave his life's blood for you and me. All right, well, I kind of shot at that. Hope you enjoyed it. And we love you guys. Please visit Mike Manuel Music on Facebook, Mike Manuel Music Official on TikTok, and Mike Manuel MCE on YouTube. We've got thousands of videos up there for you to watch and enjoy. We'll see you next week on Mission Country on the Road. God bless you.